Today we're doing a quick news update and taking a first look at the new prototype Sigma 28 to 45mm T2 autofocus Cine Lens. Now, in case you missed it, a couple weeks ago I posted a video talking about a press release that I received from Sigma talking about at IBC this year they will be unveiling a prototype cinema zoom lens with autofocus, and that is going to be the 28 to 45mm T2. Well, if you're like me and you cannot make it to IBC, I've actually got you covered because I've got some further details about this, what is going to be a really cool cinema zoom lens. And so that's what we're going to take a look at here today, is some additional details that I have received from Sigma. So let's break down some of the new features that we can expect to see with this lens. One is the fact that it will be available for mirrorless mounts, both Sony E and Leica L mount. We do have some specifics around the size of the lens, which I'm going to be honest, I'm really impressed with, because they were able to actually get the lens to be the same length as the photo version of the 28 to 45. Now, it is about 10 ounces heavier than the photo version, but that should be more common sense because you're using a little bit more dense metal for a cinema zoom lens. And so it is going to be 44.1 ounces in weight. Now, I do want to put this in perspective because my Cine primes are dense little lenses, and the 85mm is actually 3 ounces heavier than what this lens will be. And so that's impressive. So again, you're getting a little bit more of a compact cinema zoom lens, given that it's a cinema zoom lens. Now, talking about size, you are going to get a 95mm outer diameter. You are also going to get an 86mm filter thread. If you look closely on the lens, it does list the lens as an 86mm filter thread. Now, talking about some of the mechanics of the lens, it is going to be using Sigma's HLA autofocus system, which I found in other lenses to be super fast and reliable. And so I'm really happy to see that with this lens. And it's going to have a physical aperture ring, a zoom ring, and a focus ring. And the focus ring is going to be 200 degrees and the zoom ring is going to be 60 degrees. And so all of those specs say to me that this is going to be a killer lens. But there are some questions still for me in regards to this lens. And one immediately from all of that is, what is the price of this lens going to be? With all of these things, with HLA autofocus, with just a really well-designed lens, with all the things that we've talked about and all the things we've heard so far, I can't imagine it's going to be a cheap lens, especially coming from Sigma, which their Cine primes right now are about $4,000 a piece. And so I can only imagine, with being a full frame Cine zoom lens, that it's probably going to be a little bit on the pricier side. But that being said, what do you guys think about this lens? Are you excited about a cinema zoom autofocus lens from Sigma? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this lens? And if you're at IBC, please tell me how it is, because I'm jealous. And so that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, just a quick news update. If you do have any questions about the lens or just want to talk about it, let me know in the comments below or reach out to me on Instagram. We can start a conversation there. As always, thank you for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace.